What if a modern aircraft, equipped with advanced technology, piloted by experienced professionals, could still vanish into chaos? Within minutes, on a dark night over the Atlantic Ocean, a routine flight turned into one of aviation's most haunting tragedies. 228 people boarded that aircraft, unaware that they were about to become part of history. There was no explosion in the sky, no final dramatic mayday call heard by the world, just confusion, warning alarms, and a silent struggle above endless water. For years, investigators searched for answers beneath nearly 4,000 meters of ocean. Black boxes were recovered, data was analyzed, voices were replayed, but what truly happened in those final moments? Was it mechanical failure? Human error? Or a deadly combination of both? Tonight, we go beyond the headlines, beyond the rumors, beyond the surface. This is the story of Air France Flight 447, and this is Depthline TV. The tragic fall of Air France Flight 447. On the night of June 1st, 2009, a routine transatlantic flight vanished into the vast Atlantic Ocean. Air France Flight 447A, modern Airbus A330, was cruising from Rio de Janeiro to Paris, carrying 228 souls, passengers, families, and crew bound for home. The night was calm. The stars hung still over the endless ocean. Inside the cabin, lights dimmed and most passengers slept. Outside, the powerful jet glided smoothly towards Europe, its twin engines humming. At 2:10 a.m., something changed. The aircraft encountered a band of intense thunderstorms. Nothing unusual over the Atlantic, but formidable. Weather radar showed turbulence. Pilots adjusted course slightly. Passengers stirred, unaware of the looming crises. Then the warnings began. Airspeed unreliable. In the cockpit, data from the pitot tubes, sensors that measure speed, became confused by ice crystals in the storm. The autopilot disconnected. Manual control was required. Suddenly, the plane was no longer gliding. It was unstable. Alarms blared. The pilots struggled to interpret contradicting information on their screens. Stall warnings sounded, the dreaded signal that the wings were no longer producing enough lift. The aircraft shuddered. In a moment of split-second misinterpretation, the plane's nose was pulled up too steeply. Instead of regaining lift, the jet began to lose altitude. For over 3 agonizing minutes, Flight 447 fought against gravity. The pilots pulled on the controls, but the climb was inefficient. The engines strained, the aircraft banked, wavered, and then in a heart-stopping instant, it dropped. The jet, hundreds of tons of metal, steel, and lives plunged into the dark Atlantic. Waves crashed over wreckage that would soon become the center of the most challenging search in aviation history. At first, there was confusion on land. No mayday call, no distress message, nothing but silence. Families waited. Search teams scoured thousands of square miles of ocean. Days turned into weeks. Questions piled up. What happened? Why no communication? Was it mechanical failure or human error? Months later, wreckage and bodies were found. Black boxes, the flight data, recorder and cockpit voice recorder were recovered from depths over 3,900 meters beneath the surface. Their messages revealed the grim truth, a combination of system failure, sensor icing, and pilot response under stress triggered a stall that went unrecovered. Investigators concluded that the pilots did not recognize the stall condition in time. They were trained for many emergencies, but this rare chain of events, triggered by unreliable data, unfolded faster than expected, leaving them no margin for error. Air France Flight 447 became a grim lesson for the aviation world. New training protocols, redesigned sensors, and updated procedures emerged from its wreckage. But for the 228 people who boarded that night, the answer came too late. The ocean kept its secrets. But the questions never stopped. What truly happened in those final moments? Could it have been prevented? Or was it a tragic chain of events that no one saw coming? Air France Flight 447 became more than just a crash. It became a lesson, a reminder that even the most advanced machines depend on human judgment in the most critical seconds. Every flight that crosses the Atlantic today carries the memory of that night, and every investigation brings us one step closer to understanding the truth. This is not just a story of tragedy. It is a story of lessons learned and lives remembered. If you want to explore more deep aviation mysteries, unsolved cases, and real untold stories, subscribe now to Depthline TV on YouTube. Follow Depthline TV on Facebook and TikTok, and join a community that goes beyond the surface. Because at Depthline TV, we don't just tell stories, we uncover the truth. Until the next mystery, stay curious.